Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bitumelo Makoboshani, the creator of the Be Smart Budget, your sister in budgeting, and of course the self-appointed personal finance activist. So guys, today I want to talk about the ins and outs of a credit card and the mistakes that you can avoid when using a credit card. And also the benefits that you can get if used correctly. So what is a credit card? A credit card is a credit facility that is provided by the bank to customers to borrow money, to borrow funds using it. Ne? So it enables customers to buy goods and services within a pre-approved credit limit. Okay, so I don't even think a credit card is all that bad. A credit card's value is dependent entirely on how you use it. So if you are a disciplined person and you know that you are using it to build your credit score and you are using it within the correct way that it was intended to be used, then you have nothing to worry about on saying that a credit card is bad. So what are some of the benefits of a credit card? A credit card is hassle-free, so it provides convenience and it is easier to use, and there is no need to carry cash. And we know that today, guys, if you walk out the gate and you get pickpocketed and you lose your money, if you are carrying cash. So as if with the credit card you can just use the plastic everywhere you go. It makes life a bit safer and easier. And then it has rewards and cashbacks, and you can also get insurance on flights when you use your credit card. And then it has easy withdrawals, and it can help you build your credit score, as I had mentioned, if used correctly. A credit card used badly can mess up your credit score, and a credit card used correctly can build your credit score to an amazing level, so yeah. And then with a credit card, one of the other benefits is that you will not be charged interest within the interest-free period. So the interest-free period is usually 55 days, but you can go to your service provider, your credit card provider, and ask and negotiate for a lengthier period, interest-free period. So you can negotiate for up to 90 days, but they will probably give you 80 days or even a bit less. But you have to negotiate and get that interest free so that you do not have to pay interest on this credit card, and you can reap the benefits of having a credit card, of having a facility that allows to use their money for free. This is how you can actually use a credit card for free. If you pay everything in full, you pay the whole balance in full within the interest-free period. For example, let's say I go and I buy a handbag. I use my credit card. So the handbag is 500 rand, and I don't have 500 rand now, but I need this handbag. So I swipe for it using the credit card, and within the 55 days, I go and I pay the 500 rand back in full onto my credit card. So in that way, I will not pay back any interest if I pay it back in full. And then the other benefit is that it has chargebacks. So you know that sometimes when you order some things online, you do not get the stuff. So with a credit card, you can actually get your cash back. The bank pays your money back should you not receive the goods that you ordered online. So it makes shopping online a bit safer and a bit it eases your mind when you're buying online using your credit card, because you know that I will get my money back if I provide all proof and all paperwork that will be needed in this process. So that is the other benefits. And one thing, guys, the other thing that I really want to highlight is that when you are using your credit card, do not use it as an emergency fund. Your credit card is not an emergency fund. You still have to have an emergency fund. So why I say that don't use your credit card as an emergency fund is that sometimes you find that your emergency is expensive. So let's say my geyser bursts today and I have to cough up 8,000 rand. So what I do is I take money off my credit card. Remember I said if you are using your credit card correctly, you are going to have to pay the balance in full within the interest-free period. This is if you are using it correctly. All right, so I take the 8,000 rand and I pay it to the company that is fixing my geyser. Next month, or within the period of 55 days, I do not have the 8,000 rand in cash to put back in my credit card. So now what happens is I end up carrying a month-to-month balance and I end up paying a lot of interest on this thing. Okay, I'm going to get to how the interest on your credit card is calculated just now. So that is why I always say that if you are going to use your credit card, make sure that you will be able to afford the whole amount in full within the interest-free period. So your interest on your credit card usually ranges from 2.5% to 3.5% per month. But it is also charged on balances that you do not pay by the due date each month. So your interest is calculated by balances that you do not pay by the due date. So that is why I say if you pay within the 55 days, there is no interest. But if you do not pay and you have a balance that is outstanding, that is what your interest is going to be calculated on. And then and your interest on your credit card is accrued daily and it's based on your daily periodic rate. So this means that your interest is calculated compounded daily. Compounded daily. So if you know what compounds mean, it means that your interest is calculated on your interest daily. Your interest is calculated on your interest and the balance daily. And then the larger your balance grows, the more your interest, the more expensive your squelette becomes, the more expensive your debt to that credit card becomes, the more your balance grows, So yeah, so what are the mistakes that we can avoid when using our credit card? Is carrying a month-to-month balance. As I said, make sure you pay it in full, and then you use it again, you pay it in full. Avoid these carrying month-to-month balances because that is where you end up paying a lot of money on your credit card. Avoid making minimum payments. And then missing payments is very dangerous. And then not knowing your APR and your applicable fees. Always read through your credit card agreement on what is your APR, what is your applicable fees. Always stay in the loop on what is happening with your credit card. And then maxing out your credit card. That is the biggest mistake you could make. If today you get a credit limit of 50,000, you go on a shopping spree for 50,000. You are definitely not going to have 50,000 within the next 55 days, or you are not going to have 50,000 game sitting in the next 2 months. So avoid maxing out your credit card or taking out a cash advance. Avoid doing that. And then chasing credit card rewards. I know of people that actually get credit cards so that they can just get the credit card rewards. Please avoid doing that. Make sure that if you have a credit card, you are using it correctly. It is to benefit you and grow your credit score, and also it is used correctly for your benefits. So thank you very much. I hope this video was helpful to you, that you learned a thing or two. Please do share your credit card stories with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And also share this video with your friends. Share my channel with your friends. That is how we're going to grow my channel. So thank you very much. I'll see you on the next video.